Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown. This is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, episode 24. We are getting closer now towards Clash in Paris, our next PLE here in this series. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions. And welcome to SmackDown, where tonight we have an action-packed show in store for you, including a no-holds-barred match and the main event. So let's waste no further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, folks. Let's get to work. Today we come to you live from Chicago, Illinois, and we're starting things off with a bang. It's time for some tag team action. And the winner of this tag match will face the winner of last week's tag match, that being the Wyatt Six when they knocked off Rey Mysterio and Mustafa Ali. Matchup going down next week here on SmackDown.
This is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring, at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy and main event Jay the Usos.
First time we have saw the Usos here in this series, so the Wyatts won in the contendership mini tournament thing we got going on here in the tag team division. The winner of this match will face the Wyatt Six next week. The winner of that face the War Raiders for the gold in 2 weeks' time right here on SmackDown. Of course, the champions, the War Raiders, have finally done with FTR and FTRKO, including Randy Orton. FTRKO seems to maybe be done as well now. And here come a team who have a very different attitude of things. As of late, we saw them in WWE Dark, Xavier Woods, and unsuccessful action.
And a combined weight of 417 pounds, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
The New Day. First time teaming up here in this series, and they're going at it with the Usos. This is going to be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to kick us off live in Chicago, Illinois. Tonight, the hometown hero CM Punk main event. And a no-holds-barred match against Shinsuke Nakamura. You don't want to miss that, but you don't want to miss this opening contest. You've got to imagine the Wyatt Six looking on closely. You've got to imagine the War Raiders as well looking on closely to see who they will face next week for a shot in 2 weeks' time against the War Raiders for the World Tag Team Championships. Of course, it will be the WWE Tag titles on the line. Motor City Machine Gun's going to be defending the gold. Who knows who against, however. Notice, here we go. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, ready to collide in tag team action. We mentioned Xavier Woods has already had a loss this season. Kofi Kingston not yet had a match this season. He was supposed to have a match this season against Shinsuke Nakamura one-on-one a couple of weeks ago, but CM Punk attacked him from behind, jumped him like Nakamura jumped him the week prior. That's why we got a no-holds-barred match going down tonight, and it also has huge championship implications. More to that in a little bit, but nonetheless, matchup going to begin here, right here live on SmackDown, episode 24 of this series. Referee Adrian Butler ringing the bell. It's Jimmy Uso and Xavier Woods starting things off for each team. Woods with a kick to the midsection. Jimmy can grab him again, and another kick by Xavier Woods. Woods now a DDT dropping Uso face first out of the canvas, and Woods now showboating. He's getting a little bit too overconfident, perhaps a little bit too cocky, and Jimmy's going to make him pay for it, dropping him on a clothesline down on the mat. Uso now, Irish whip, goes Xavier Woods, and Woods losing out to Jeff Hardy a couple of weeks ago here on WWE Dark. Let's see if he can bounce back where he's most comfortable in tag team action. In this match we can dedicate to the New Day, who have sadly departed the company now. So this match is a dedication to the great tag team that is the New Day, the great tag team that is the Usos. They're both going strong, and they could be on their way to potentially becoming #1 contenders, but still on their way next week will be a Wyatt Six, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis hunting for the gold. There's Jimmy Uso, neck crank on Xavier Woods, and Uso throwing them ones up for the Tribal Chief, who was unsuccessful at Backlash against Braun Breaker in the main event. And the WWE Championship, we'll see the unpredictable badass next week He's nursing a couple of injuries from that hellacious main event of Backlash against the Tribal Chief, but he stated his claim at the top guy. We'll see him next week in action. Right here on SmackDown on his yard. Kofi Kingston now legal with Jimmy Uso on a forearm there, and Kofi Bulldog. That was Jimmy been dropped. Kofi Kingston showing whose day it is. It's New Day, but it could be Youth Day. It's made event Jay now legal. And now Uso. Back in with Kofi Kingston and a kick. Right in the back of the neck, and now he's getting the crowd on his feet. Main event Jay Garner feeling new seat tonight in Chicago, Illinois. With Kofi Kingston, his combination offense. Kofi now kicked the midsection, another drop of DDT. Usos getting dropped on their skulls tonight. Kofi off the ropes, big splash, moving it away. Nobody home that time. So Wade was out of there for Jey Uso, and a float over DDT by Jay. Oh, and Ben went for a cheap shot on Woods. Woods able to catch him. Too smart for that. Dropping down, but Uso catching him with a tilt-based suicida. Unbelievable. By Jey Uso. Got this crowd feeling all types of something tonight. And there's the Yin McKelvey Kingston with a tilt-based suicida on his own. Knocking out Uso. Oh man, combustible elements here. And this opening contest tonight in Chicago. Kofi Kingston grabbing main event. Jey Uso going to send him back into the ring now. Kofi on the apron looking to fly here. Yes, he is. Big flying clothesline. Down goes Jey. Kofi into the cover. Lateral press. Shoulders down. Scoring only one. And a kick out by Uso. And Kofi Kingston. His elbow drop there. In control of Jey Uso, even though he only scored a 1 count, he's going to keep his foot in the gas pedal. Irish whips in the middle corner, frequent tags now, in comes Wood. Smart strategy here, walk him over, double team here, going after the arm of Jey Uso, trying to isolate the man that gets the crowd feeling all types of sick. And now Wood's going to drop on there. And Jimmy Uso on the tag. Woods now get a measure of revenge, knocking down Jimmy. Middle rope now goes to Xavier Woods. Jay right there, stop this tracks. Woods all went for the diving DDT. Missing the mark. Uso gonna make him pay for it. Main event Jay now turns him round and a Samoa drop. And Woods feeling the effects after that. And Jey Uso knocking down Kofi Kingston. Woods in the corner, doesn't want to be there. It just got hit. Bottom of the Samoa with skull of Uso. And wait a minute. The crowd selling him, and Jey Uso in shades of his father Rikishi. Ass to the face, now Woods in the corner, come on. 2 count, Usos to advance now. Winners of this, remember, face the Wyatt 6 next week to become a #1 contenders for the War Raiders' World Tag Team titles at SmackDown. Kofi Kingston knocked off the apron, forearm on a Woods. Irish whip. Tag, Jimmy in. Could be the end for Woods right here. Double team super kick. And Jimmy Uso now into the cover. Hooking the leg. Shoulders down. Scores 2. Woods able to kick out. Got caught with the ass. Got caught with a double super kick. Still surviving, however. As Xavier Woods. And look at the strength of Woods. Gorilla press into the gutbuster. Down goes Jimmy Uso. Cover. Shoulders down. Hooking the leg. Scores 2. Kick out by Jimmy. Tag, in comes Kofi. Frequent tags from both teams here, as these two teams know each other very well, but I believe that's the first time they've actually ever faced off in this series. In the entirety of the KO Productions Universe Mode Series, Kofi, yes! Oh, yes! Jimmy's down! No, Jey Uso saving the day. Could have been over there. Kofi Kingston now going to send Jay Pack on the outside. Jimmy's in trouble on the inside. Kofi Kingston runs in, splash, shoulders down, that'll do it. New Day for the win. 2, no, only 1, and a kick out as this matchup continues. Back live from Chicago, Illinois. This is SmackDown. This is episode 24 of the 2K26 Universe Mode Series. And Jimmy Uso is lighting up Kofi Kingston, who are both the legal superstars. Jimmy now, whisper in the wind from the springboard. Out of the corner, the cover, the 2 count, the kick out by Kofi Kingston, who will face the Wyatt 6 next week. He defeated Rey Mysterio and Ali last week to get a shot at the War Raiders for the tag team titles in 2 weeks' time. Kofi 2 count though. Kick out of that Kofi Kingston trademark pin. Missing the step up inside Gary. Jimmy Uso able to catch him with a shot. Uso again. Another throat thrust lighting him up. Look at Jimmy Uso, and down goes Kingston. My goodness. Looked like Kofi needed to make the tag there. But now it's Jimmy Uso who's isolating Kofi. Jimmy now running over a spear by Big Jim. Cover. Usos to advance. No, there's Xavier Woods. Woods be raking it up in the count of one. Jimmy Uso going right back for him and sends him packing on the outside again. And now Jimmy making the tag. In comes main event Jay. This one could be all over. Jay Uso headed to the top rope off that clothesline. Here comes Uso. Elbow drop. Not what I was expecting, but nonetheless the cover. The 2 count, it could be over. No, it's not. Kofi Kingston just been almost staying alive. What a great opening battle here tonight on SmackDown. Kofi trouble and paradise. Oh my, the cover. Look at the leg. No, Jimmy Uso saving it. Jimmy Uso saving it. Oh, Kofi, where the hell you think you're going? And he's pissed off, and there goes Jimmy Uso. Kofi Kingston now. We got a 9. Four on the lower back, Irish whip. Kingston on track. Tag. Woods back in. Woods looking to finish the job, perhaps. This could be all she wrote for the Usos. Jay's been isolated in the corner. The Wyatt Six going to be looking on and potentially going at it with the New Day next week. But Uso able to fight back. Never say die in a fight. That is Jay Uso. And look at Jay now. Busts him wide open. Kofi Kingston going to catch him with a knee. He saw it coming, but he didn't see that coming. Tope by Uso. Jay coming back into the ring and running out with a drop kick on Xavier Woods. Top rope. This could be over. Jay Uso. Uso splash. Cover hook in the leg. Kofi back in. 2 counter makes the save. And oh man, Jay back to the top. Kofi back in the apron. Jay with a short knockout down Kofi. And Jay Uso looking to redirect. Couldn't get it with the Uso splash. Can he get it with a diving headbutt? Here's the cover. Hook in the leg again. Uso's determined to advance. 2 count on Woods and a kick out, says referee Adrian Butler. That was so damn close. Oh, what a battle here in Chicago. We got an incredible night. Set still to come. But this is just a great way to kick it off. And look at Woods. Face first goes. Jay Uso off that wheelbarrow face buster. Woods headed up high. Tippy top rope. Look at her fly here. Walking the tightrope. Lemon breaker. Elbow drop. On a Jay. Right in the heart. The cover. Look at the legs. Shoulders down. New Day for a huge win. And a kick out by Uso. Oh man. Both teams bringing their A game tonight. Hopefully opportunity to battle with a Wyatt Six, which might not be a good reward. But there's Jay. The combination down goes Xavier Woods, tag made. Jimmy Uso. Once again, the legal man and Jimmy running in. Headbutt. There and down goes Kofi Kingston. It could be all over right here. For the New Day, Jimmy Uso, Irish whip, gets Sam Woods out of that corner. Tag. Back in is Jay Uso. Oh, that could be over for Woods. This is it here. 1 day by the Usos. Jay's the legal man. Woods is down. So is Kofi Kingston. Into the cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Referee position. 1 and done. The Usos advance. And they will face the Wyatt Six right here live next week on SmackDown. That is going to be an awesome one, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of that matchup will face the War Raiders the week after for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. The Tag Team Division really getting some serious contenders. I wonder how the champs, the War Raiders, feel about all this. They'll take on any and all comers. It could be the Usos going down in 2 weeks' time. But what a battle here tonight in Chicago, Illinois. Great contest. Great win for the Usos. Welcome to SmackDown in a new season, Usos. We could be seeing you more often. We could be seeing you with the World Tag Team titles. Of course, they are the inaugural champions, but still to come, ladies and gentlemen, as previously mentioned, no holds barred main event with huge championship implications on the line. Chicago's own CM Punk battles his rival at the moment, Shinsuke Nakamura. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss going one-on-one with Nia Jax, the winner. Going to be challenging Jade Cargill at Clash in Paris for the WWE Women's Championship. It's next live on SmackDown. Alexa Bliss in the ring, making her way to a big women's #1 contendership matchup. There were 2 triple threat matches to determine 2 winners. 2 women to challenge each other to become the inaugural Women's United States Champion. And one of them, it was Lyra Valkyria versus Zoe Stark versus Nia Jax. And the other, it was Bayley versus Chelsea Green versus that woman, Alexa Bliss. Now, Bliss and Jax weren't pinned in those respective triple threat matches. Chelsea Green and Zoe Stark both were. Therefore, they're both getting another opportunity, but not at Bayley's newly won United States Championship. They're going after Jade Cargill.
From San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
And here's the one that is always a problem no matter what. She was a problem for Lyra Valkyria and Zoe Stark to overcome. Lyra barely doing it, but pinning Stark didn't really conquer Nia Jax. Can Alexa Bliss do the unthinkable tonight? Alexa, a former world champion here in this series, had a pretty decent run, I believe, at 111 days until she lost it to Kairi Sane, the Queen of the Ring of 2025, defeating Bliss at the Royal Rumble PLE back in Indianapolis, Indiana. There you see Nia Jax coming to the ring. You battling Alexa Bliss one-on-one. Jax has never won a world title, never won a championship of any sort here in this series. Now, of course, there were Intercontinental and United States titles to fight for, but this one is a #1 contendership matchup. The winner's going to Clash in Paris to face Jade Cargill for the gold. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Referee Charles Robinson assigned the duties for this one, senior official here on SmackDown, as the bell has rung. Matchup officially underway. The crowd interested in this one. Alexa Bliss now slowly approaching Nia Jax, and these 2 women have never faced off in this series, and we're finally gonna get them collide right here, right now. And here we go with Nia Jax, of course, just pushing off Bliss. Not enough to get past Alexa Bliss, and Jax gonna make her paper up with a clothesline central in the corner. And look at this boot here, the boot right in the throat of Alexa Bliss. My goodness, and oh god, look at Nia. Look at the strength of Nia Jax here, picking up Bliss. Oh god, she does not want to be there. Nia Jax, oh, gonna drop her down hard with a gorilla press. She's gonna do it again. Well, she's just treating Alexa Bliss like an absolute ragdoll. I know she does look small, but Nia Jax with effortless ability. Man, I mean, the size comparisons have Alexa Bliss. I mean, her fate is written all over this one. Couldn't knock down Nia with that clothesline. And now look at this combination offense. Couldn't get the better over here. They faced chop avoided. Jax with a shot. And oh, wait a minute. Bliss budging after that one. Nia Jax too powerful for her. Look at the strength of Nia. Pick up Samoan drop by Jax. Originally in a fall away slam position and just absolutely dropped her. And Nia Jax now in control. You gotta imagine the WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill looking on closely to see who she will face in her first PLE title defense at Clash in Paris, going down less than 2 weeks' time. It's gonna be an awesome one, folks. Or just over 2 weeks' time, I believe. But nonetheless, Alexa Bliss with a shot to the back, and Nia Jax not budging. Jax running in. And knocking her right down like a freight train. Jax now off the ropes. Elbow drop avoided. Avoided by Bliss. This is her opportunity here. Alexa Bliss has a shot. Top rope, middle rope, by Bliss, and a crossbody, down goes Jax. Crossbody, look at that. Running in with a senton. Flipping style by Bliss. Got Jax grounded and Bliss now in control. Well, the tides have turned in this one. They watch Bliss with a combination offense, and down goes Jax again with a drop kick. Bliss has a shot in this one. You can't deny Alexa Bliss even for a second. Insult to injury. Cover, no. Only one, and Nia Jax getting up, shrugging off the cobwebs, and a clothesline again. And once again, it's Nia Jax. Bliss can't get it right. Oh, hit harder in that corner. And now Nia again gonna drop her face first. Bliss has been absolutely mugged off in this contest. Nia Jax again picking her up. Barman's carry and a big slam down to the canvas. Cover. Hook of the leg. Shoulders down. 2 count a kick out. Says referee Charles Robinson. Nia Jax dominating. Where the hell she thinks she's going? Middle rope. Jax all the way for the double axe handle. But Bliss able to catch her in the midsection. Bliss now. Shoulders down here. Penny predicament. Referee Charles Robinson now in position. Not even a 1 count. Brother official tonight. And Alexa Bliss yanking her down by her hair. She's got a lot of it. Fair enough, smart strategy by the former world champion, who's looking to become the new WWE Women's Champion. But Jax looking to claim her first singles championship here. Her first championship in general here. On the KO Productions Universe Mode Series. Blast code red. Shoulders down. Penny predicament. Charles inside. Oh, not even getting a 1 again. Goodness, Nia Jax. Not letting Bliss have any moments here, but a forearm knocking her down hard. And Bliss is doing well though. But Jax runs in. Not missing the mark that time. Jax, big forearm that time. Oh, Nia got her up again. No. Big scoop and a slam. Bliss knocked down hard on the canvas. Nia going to turn her over. And this could be the beginning of the end here. For Alexa Bliss. Jax leg drop to the back. Oh goodness, that's gotta be over. Here's the cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down. There's 2 and a kick out by Bliss. I wonder that's going to clash in Paris to face Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Can't wait to find out who it will be, but Nia sending Alexa Bliss into the corner. Oh, big elbow right there to the nose. And now Bliss, wheelbarrow on the arm drag. Oh, rocket at that time and a flipping blockbuster and a penny predicament. Cover, hook of the leg. Oh, God, not even a 1 count again. Nia Jax again. So damn stubborn, but wait a minute. Bliss hooks around the DDT. Right at the top of her head. Cover, hook of the leg, shoulders down. 2 count and a kick out by Jax. I believe that's the move. But one of the world title against Becky Lynch at King of the Ring last year. There's Alexa Bliss, collar nibble, tie up, Bliss again, yanking her out of the canvas. Her up again, open, oh Nia! That time gonna knock her down, and Nia Jax running senton. And another running senton. Oh, Bliss, and Bliss gets crushed with a third. Oh, it's gotta be over. Bliss wisely rolling at the outside of the ring. And Nia Jax out to the apron. What the hell is Jax thinking? Here, double axe handle off the apron. Hurt and Bliss in the process. Irish weapon out center. Back into the ring. Nia Jax has got this victory in sight, ladies and gentlemen. She's got Jade Cargill in the back of her mind. For a matchup and a showdown at Clash in Paris. Jade has beat Nia in the last series before. Never faced off with Bliss. Nia doesn't want to give her the chance to do so. And busted open Little Miss Bliss in the process. The former women's world champion. Now a crimson mask. Now bleeding in the center of the ring here. But nice knee by Bliss. And then Bliss fading back. And then here comes Alexa now. Smacked to the back of the head by Bliss. And a swing and a miss to air. Bliss just throwing out anything and everything. Oh, but it sticks. Down goes Nia and a knee right in the arm. That's great tactics by Alexa Bliss tonight. Really making a competitive match out of a Nia Jax showdown, but nonetheless Nia turns it around as soon as I say that, and oh goodness, this is all over now. Nia Jax is gonna go to Clash in Paris to face Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's title. Middle rope, Jax annihilator, shoulders down, penny predicament, referee Charles Robinson slides in, 2 count, no, Bliss kicks out. Oh my! How the hell did she survive that? Getting crushed by the irresistible force like that and still hanging on. Elbow drop off the middle rope, nobody home. Bliss! Sister Abigail! DDT! Cover! Hook in the leg! Shoulder down! 2 count! No! Nia Jax kicking out. Neither woman have punched their ticket just yet. They go to Clash in Paris to face Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. And there's Nia Jax fighting back. Who wants it more? Both women need a win in this series, but who wants it more? Nia looking for the second leg drop in the contest, and she nailed it! Right in the back of the neck of Bliss. Going for the cover now. It's got to be Ojibwa. Hooking the leg. Shoulder down. I go to Paris. 2 count. God, no! Oh, no! Oh, bless shoulder resilience side, showing everybody why. She is a former Women's World Champion, and she looks to run SmackDown like she did Raw once upon a time. Bless counter on Nia Jax, attack off the ropes. Now it's Blessed Face, first walking all over her. Oh, Nia Jax is pissed. Alexa Bliss, Irish whip into the corner now. What's Bliss thinking here? Out of the corner. Well, look at this. And a penny predicament here. Shoulders down in the corner. 2 count of steel. 1 on the kick out by Nia. Oh, but Bliss got in a perfect possession. And so 2 injuries. Double knees. 2 times in a row. Top rope. Great offense by Bliss. That's his best to the punch. Twisted Bliss. Cover to become #1 contender for the WWE Women's title. She got her. Alexa Bliss will challenge Jade Cargill at Clash in Paris for the WWE Women's Championship. What a battle. Here tonight live on SmackDown from Chicago, Illinois. Charles Robinson counting it right there, but it was only 2. But now it is official. Jade Cargill, Alexa Bliss will be facing off. The spectacular Women's Championship showdown is going down at Clash in Paris. More matches to be announced at the time we know, ladies and gentlemen. Still got 2 more weeks until the big event in Paris.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
But it's at that event that Alexa Bliss will battle Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Gonna be an awesome one. At Clash in Paris, ladies and gentlemen, but we've still got a hell of a lot more action to come live on the blue brand, including a tantalizing main event, no holds barred, with huge WWE Championship applications come Clash in Paris. It's CM Punk, Chicago's own, battling the Sinister Samurai, Shinsuke Nakamura. That's coming up in your main event, but still got more action before we get to that. As right now, here comes one of the most dangerous superstars on the roster today. Not even just on SmackDown, but the entirety of the WWE. The Samoan Werewolf, looking to continue his dominance in destructive ways. It's Jacob Fatu. The MFT representative scored a dominant one over the Miz a few weeks back. Now he's looking to get another right here live from Chicago, Illinois.
Making his way to the ring, representing MFT from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
This man is an absolute powerhouse. A behemoth and an absolute juggernaut of the SmackDown brand. He's in action next live from Chicago. We're back live on SmackDown as walking down the ring is the unfortunate opponent tonight for Jacob Fatu, the Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa, former WWE Tag Team Champion, the inaugural, in fact, alongside Johnny Gargano. Those 2 no longer a part of a team, but they are both a part of the SmackDown brand. Nonetheless, Ciampa making his way to the ring. Jacob Fatu, however, looking like he doesn't want to wait. And I saw his leg on the steps and he jumps off there. Double axe handle. But Jacob Fatu getting an early start to this contest. Well, that is what CM Punk did to Shinsuke Nakamura when Kofi Kingston was awaiting the opponent of Nakamura a number of weeks back, which will lead to the main event coming up later on. Coming up after this contest, but right now it's not even started. As Jacob Fatu here with a Uranagi back first into the barricade. Jacob Fatu, the honorary use of sorts, the enforcer of the MFTs, alongside Solo Sikoa, of course, Tama Tonga, JC Mateo, Tongaloa. And look at that sent right into the steps once again. Jacob Fatu, a one-man wrecking crew. Ciampa Not even took his jacket off. Matchup not even started yet as the referee is in the ring. Not yet rang the bell. Fatu on the outside now. Tope over the top, taking out Ciampa. And the matchup not even started. And Fatu is powering through and dominating Ciampa. Back into the ring now, and now officially Ryan Tran, the official, rings the bell. Fatu looking to put it away already. A pop-up Samoa draw. Cover, hook of the leg, shoulders down, 2 count. No, Ciampa able to kick out. He's got a little bit more fight in him than that. He got jumped before the bell. He's not had a great start just yet on SmackDown, losing out to Rob Van Dam in the first episode of WWE Dark, a part of the Monday Night Raw side of things, because it was before the draft took place. He was a part of Raw before being traded back to SmackDown in the draft this time. But he was one of the final picks of SmackDown. He wasn't very happy about that. As Fatu, one of the top ones alongside the rest of the MFT. Ciampa faded back and knocking Fatu down the sands. And Ciampa got some fading, and you can't count out the efforts of the Psycho Killer. Oh, big slap, big chop. Look at Ciampa. Look at the combination. Offense, and look at that massive knee. Comer, shoulders down. Ryan trying to position, and Fatu kicks it immediately. This is the same story with Nia Jax in the last contest, but Nia actually lost. Let's pulled off what many would consider a massive upset. Ciampa could do the same here tonight live on the Blue Brand. And now Ciampa, getting caught by Fatu in only a second match. Who in this series? Springboard clothesline. For the outside of the inside by Fatu. This guy's something special. But watch Ciampa now coming right back with a running neck breaker. And now a ground and pound by Ciampa. Ciampa getting ticked off. With Jacob Fatu and his impressive abilities. He's been dominant over the Miz. Now he's going at it with Tommaso Ciampa, who's desperate for a victory here. Because this is only Ciampa's second match of the series, but this is Fatu's second match in general. In the entire of this series and last, Fatu with a back powerbomb, the deadlift style. Maybe a little wink, nudge to Samoa Joe, who usually does that maneuver 13 times in a row. And watch Fatu. Miro Rope as he launched Ciampa in the center of the ring. Diving headbutt. That could be it, but he ain't done. Not by a long shot. This is absolutely dominance from Jacob Fatu. Runs in. Full head of steam, and look at that! Knocking Ciampa down, and Ciampa is in agony on the canvas, ladies and gentlemen. He is in agony. Fatu picks him up. You're a nugget! Well, end this before you can hurt Ciampa even more. Ciampa rolling at the outside of the ring. I think it has been well over before it even begun here. Live on SmackDown again, shoved out of the barricade, but Ciampa able to fight back, and Ciampa now getting a little bit more fight, a little more than the Miz got a couple of weeks back. And look at this. Referee the counter 2, and Ciampa with a big boot. Well, Fatu was draped over the barricade. But Ciampa doing well to try and counter these attacks. There's Fatu with a counter. And Fatu gonna launch. Oh my god, right by the throat. And oh my goodness, Fatu is in the barricade. Counter 6 here. Jacob Fatu with a double axe sandal. Off the barricade. Headed Ciampa on the canvas and sends him into the ring. Top rope by the Samoan werewolf. Swan top bomb. Nobody home. No one on the pool. Ciampa moving into harm's way. Shoulders down. Jackknife cover. No. Fatu kicks out. Not even a one. And there's Ciampa now. Ground and pound offense again, like we saw before in a storm. Right in the chest by Ciampa. Ciampa picks him up, kick to the midsection. Oh god, Ciampa with Project Ciampa. Double knee to the back. Cover. Shoulders down, hook of the leg, and another kick out immediately. This is incredible. Smacking. That's to the super kick. Connecting with perfection by Jacob Fatu. Oh, Ciampa's been absolutely rocked, ladies and gentlemen, with that. Fatu has turned the tide yet again and launching him. Here in the corner, Jacob Fatu. Got Ciampa in a perfect position perhaps to end this once and for all here. But Ciampa stayed on it. Stomping by Fatu. Look at that. Unreal laying out. Tommaso Ciampa. Another kick. Another one. And this has got to be all she wrote now. Moonsault by Fatu. Side of the ring now, the cover. Hook of the leg. Shoulders down. Shoulders two. And Fatu with yet another dominant victory here tonight live on SmackDown. Holy smokes. Jacob Fatu is running through the competition here in that blue brand. But he's going to be mixing it up with some of the top guys sometime soon, you got to think. It's Jacob Fatu, now 2-0 in his run here in this series. Ciampa had a close call with the Project Ciampa, but Fatu kicked out immediately. No one's ever done that in their course. Was that incredibly executed moonsault for the 1, 2, 3. Another dominant win for Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu with another great victory here on SmackDown. The MFT is going to be very happy with that. Solo Sikoa will be very proud of his man and the MFTs. Couldn't be said for JC Mateo, who came up short against Roman Reigns a few weeks back. But Fatu, big win here tonight live on SmackDown. Well, still to come next week, ladies and gentlemen, we'll tell you what's going down. Solo Sikoa will be in action, also taking on Carmelo Hayes and Jeff Hardy in a triple threat match. The winner will become the number 1 contender for the United States Championship and battle AJ Styles at Clash in Paris. Also going down, who will face the War Raiders for the tag team titles? Will it be the Wyatt Six, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis, or will it be the Usos, Jimmy and Jay? We find out next week on SmackDown as well in the finals of the mini contendership tournament. And we mentioned earlier tonight that the WWE Champion Braun Breaker will be in action for the first time since his hellacious main event against Roman Reigns at Backlash. He will take on Mr. Money in the Bank here at SmackDown, Daniel Bryan. The first time we've seen him ever since the first episode of this series. It's going down next week, but coming up right now, folks, it is time for your main event of the evening. No holds barred match with huge WWE Championship implications. Chicago's own CM Punk battles the Sinister Samurai and the Shinobi Assassin, Shinsuke Nakamura, right here, right now, in Chicago, and listen up, please come unglued for their hometown hero. Oh, big fight feel in the main event. When I say championship implications, I mean that the fatal 4-way going down at Clash in Paris, which includes Braun Breaker, the defending champion, and Randy Orton, who earned his way into it last week, is going to crown its next placeholder right here in this matchup, right here in Chicago. Of course, a fatal 4-way going down for the WWE title with Clash in Paris. Braun Breaker wants 3 of the best, not just 1. He wants to fight 3 of them. Randy Orton beat Aleister Black down his way into it. The winner of this is going into it as well. Be the 3rd man.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM
CM Punk.
Punk, ladies and gentlemen, was just minding his business, watching the show backstage. Wanted to watch the show, see what was going down. But he was just minding his business, and after Shinsuke Nakamura lost to Carmelo Hayes in that show's opening contest, Punk was attacked by Nakamura, taking out his aggression of the loss. And the first man he saw, which ended up being CM Punk. Punk didn't take too kindly to that. Get attacked for no reason. And he wanted to measure revenge on Shinsuke Nakamura. He got that. The following week, when Nakamura was supposed to face Kofi Kingston in singles competition, Punk wouldn't let it happen. Jumped him before the match could even begin. Kofi hadn't even made his way out to the ring, and Nakamura was attacked all the way around the arena. Punk sent him through the table in the backstage area. It's led to this here tonight, a no-holds-barred main event. These two men got a grudge to settle. It's getting settled in Punk's hometown of Chicago, Illinois, which means this man not getting a very welcome reception tonight from the Chicago faithful. A new attitude from the inaugural Intercontinental Champion of last season, Shinsuke Nakamura. A dangerous superstar in that ring.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nakamura has only had one match this season. Same can be said with CM Punk, both losing out in their efforts. Punk was in a fatal 4-way matchup with with Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, and the winner Roman Reigns, who pinned Rhodes to get the win. And Nakamura's, as we mentioned, was a loss to Carmelo Hayes on an episode of SmackDown as well. So they're finally facing off after the weeks of hatred, and the winner is getting a huge reward, getting a WWE Championship match at Clash in Paris to be added to the Fatal 4-Way matchup, which is going down. Braun Breaker wanted to have a massive test, and SmackDown General Manager said, you know what? We'll up the stakes. You're not going to be defending against one man or two. You're going to be defending against 3 men at our next PLE Clash in Paris. Breaker ready to prove himself as champ. He already has in my book beaten Roman Reigns in a great main event at Backlash. But he wants to further cement himself as a great champion. Fatal 4-Way matchup. And the main event at Clash in Paris, the way to do that. Randy Orton's in. Will Punk be added? Will Nakamura be added? It's no holds barred, lad. Next in your main event live in Chicago, Illinois. It's going down right here. Right now. Shinsuke Nakamura. Look at this guy, man. He has changed so much since we have returned here into the season. And while that change be for the better, it hasn't really helped him out thus far. Losing to Carmelo Hayes. He could have an opportunity to become WWE Champion, and he could lose out here. So Nakamura, are we going to know if this new attitude change is a good thing or not? But nonetheless, here we go. No holds barred main event of Chicago. The hometown boy Punk getting huge heroes welcome treatment tonight as referee Jessica Khan rings the bell. Matchup is underway. Gotta imagine Braun Breaker, you gotta imagine Randy Orton as well, both looking in closely to see who will join those two superstars at Clash in Paris in the Fatal 4-Way WWE Championship main event. Look at Nakamura with pig kicks now. Another red kick, and then Punk gonna fight back, and here we go. Trading blows all ready to kick us off, and that's no hold barred main event. There's no ties for these two superstars, they're pure hatred, and they're showing with big right hands here. Sarah Ring, knockout, drag out brawl. Live in your main event on SmackDown. Punk missing the mark that time. Nakamura able to connect. No. Blocked by CM Punk. A big shot by Punk, and then Nakamura fighting back. And there's a shot by Punk trading. Shot for shot, straight for strike. Here in this incredible main event. Nakamura with a big shot as well. And a big hockey thing. We got both men absolutely smacking the hell out of one another. Nakamura, Punk both staggered, and Punk gonna catch up with a kick. Big running kick, and Punk out of the ring looking to get some equalizers. What a way, but he's got a hockey stick. A hockey stick by Punk. Oh goodness, that's CM Punk over the head of Nakamura on the hockey stick. Oh, that's no holds barred, it's anything goes. No disqualifications, no countouts. You can do anything that would be considered illegal in previous matches here and there on SmackDown. There's Nakamura with a big kick now, dropping Punk down now. He's got a hockey stick in hand, now it's Nakamura with a measure of revenge. I mean, Nakamura started this for no apparent reason. Punk got a measure of revenge. Now they're both got it out for one another. So who can get the win? Who can go to Clash in Paris? It's no holds barred here on SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura picking Punk up. He wants to prove that CM Punk is a nobody. He wants to prove that WWE's better off without the straight edge superstar. Another hockey stick pulled under by Shinsuke. He's going to town on the leg now of CM Punk as they brawl on the outside. But this isn't false count anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You have to beat your opponent on the inside of the ring. Big shot missed, Punk. A shot missed again. Oh, but a kick caught him against the barricade. That's what he was looking for that time. CM Punk on the outside with a sold out crowd enjoying the view. Is CM Punk with a backbreaker. Punk looking to get a steel chair now, and he's got one. Sorry, Corey Graves, you ain't getting a seat, buddy. It's CM Punk, steel chair in hand. Oh, waiting. Nakamura to get to his feet, and CM Punk gonna clock him on the top of the head with a steel chair. Nakamura getting rocked. CM Punk runs in. Oh, there's a shot in the midsection of the chair. And oh god, we're grounded Nakamura. And CM Punk making him pay for the attack a couple of weeks ago, but Nakamura with an STO. STO by Shinsuke Nakamura. And that's Shinsuke gonna launch him near the steel steps, but not into them. Nakamura, wait a minute. Oh god, a chair in the back of Punk. And again by Nakamura. It's a no-hold-barred main event. The chair's been wrecked and Nakamura gonna clear the announce table. Oh, we could have a casualty here in the main event of SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura gonna send Punk in the barricade. Shoulder first by Nakamura. Big kick avoided by Punk. Punk now fighting back. Big kicks. The Breaker and Randy Orton going to be looking on closely to see who will join them in the four-way in Clash in Paris. Gonna want to find out. That'll be in 2 weeks' time. It'll be Drew McIntyre one-on-one with Cody Rhodes, the other two men who lost out in the first main event episode, with Roman Reigns winning the contest. Punk being in there as well, of course. They'll be facing off in 2 weeks' time to get the final spot. But Nakamura into the crowd where this really all began for Shinsuke, wanting a piece of revenge again on Punk. It was in this area where CM Punk put Nakamura through a table. No table here this time. So no table for Nakamura to go through, but CM Punk still got damage to inflict, and he will. Steel chair now picked up by Punk. And now, right out the crowd and Nakamura as they fade out of the crowd. Gotta imagine these fans weren't expecting this action to be so up close and personal, as Nakamura has been absolutely mauled with that steel chair. It's been broken, and he's gonna get another one now. As CM Punk ain't done with him yet. CM Punk is absolutely pissed off. You don't mess with CM Punk and get away with it, says the best in the world, missing the mark that time. And there's Shinsuke Nakamura on the big knee. And then he's picking up the steel chair and launching it at the best in the world. Oh man, right in the face. And there's Nakamura now. The steel chair shot of his own. That one's broken over the body of CM Punk that time. Shinsuke Nakamura gonna send him right out of the equipment box now. There's Nakamura turned the tides here in this main event, and look at that. Back first. No hold barred main event rolls on. Nakamura is dominating. Nakamura doesn't look to be done just yet. Punk to his feet. Baseball bat and hung by Shinsuke. Just launching the chest of Punk is wrong. And again catches CM Punk. And again and down goes the second City Saint this time. What the hell is Shinsuke thinking? Oh, he's going to choke out Punk with a baseball bat around the throat. It doesn't really matter though. If Punk taps out, you're going to have to do it on the inside of the ring, Shinsuke. But Punk able to fight out of the submission hold that time. This action is personified. Action is spelled everywhere here in the arena. And CM Punk grabbing Shinsuke Nakamura now. So you got a man here and just going to launch him right back. Over the barricade. Back in comes Punk now. Oh, missing a kick. That may allow Shinsuke Nakamura to capitalise on a big knee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nakamura, dire intentions here. Got the steel steps of CM Punk and gonna launch them right in the head of Punk, and he collapses face first on him. Look at the body of Punk over those steel steps at ringside, and a big knee now by Nakamura. Nakamura now dominating Punk. Will he be on the scenes of becoming WWE champion? Swinging a miss with those steps and now sending Punk out of the ring. Oh, but he's going to get some more weapons while he does, though. Shinsuke Nakamura, another steel chair, bringing it out of the ring with CM Punk. Punk now going to clothesline it out of the hand of Nakamura. Punk had it scouted. And now it's CM Punk with a steel chair in hand. Punk going to turn on Shinsuke with it. What is Punk thinking? Big kick by CM Punk. Uh-oh, Nakamura tried to tap him out earlier. CM Punk with his arm in a steel chair, and Punk now wrenching. The official Jessica card right there. To see if Nakamura will tap out or pass out due to the pain, and if he does, CM Punk is going to Clash in Paris. Oh, but Nakamura escapes and drops Punk face first, right off the steel chair. Shinsuke Nakamura picks him up. Look at the strength of the King of Strong style. Landslide! Shoulders down, pinning predicament. Shinsuke to go to Clash. Two got a kick out. Only enough for two. For Shinsuke Nakamura, but the outside now goes Shinsuke. There's the crowd earlier on, they were chanting, "We want tables." Nakamura not giving them what they want. It is a candlestick brought into the ring. by Shinsuke Nakamura. And yet another submission with a weapon. Here locked in by Nakamura, the crossface with the candlestick. Referee just got caught right there. Punk in dire straits here. But the second city state going to survive. And a hand him right in the back with a candlestick on his way out of escaping. Nicely done by Punk. Picking the candlestick right back up. Nakamura getting hit with a candlestick in that section. And a shot to the back now. And now CM Punk to the leg. Down it goes. Punk top rope. Up he goes. Oh, the Macho Man is elbow drop off the top by Punk cover. Look at the legs, shoulders down. It's going to the gonna caution. Paris and Nakamura gonna kick out at 2. Will the grudge finally be settled for CM Punk? Will Nakamura get the upper hand? Will it be the closing of the rivalry? Only one way to find out, but Punk with a huge ovation from his sold out crowd, grabbing a table and Nakamura taking it from him. And Shinsuke now going to set it up right there and then. And Nakamura on a big knee. We'll see him Punk getting a table from outside the underneath the ring there, but there's Nakamura going to send him out, and Nakamura going to put him through the exact same way he did in the backstage area a few weeks back. Nakamura German suplex through that table. Go see him Punk. And he's got a freaking shovel now, and he's hitting CM Punk with it. He's hitting it with a shovel. What the hell did he bring that from? He's bringing a shovel to these events here in Chicago. Oh man. It's snowing out, is that why? My goodness. Nakamura decimating. CM Punk on the outside of the ring are going to bring him back in there. Nakamura. Oh my. There's another table. Got another table sent back in the ring by Shinsuke Nakamura. He's going to bring the shovel in as well. CM Punk doesn't want to be there, getting to his feet. Nakamura, wait a minute. Punk able to win it the way. Punk taking the shovel from him. CM Punk now hitting him. And here comes Punk and another over the top of the head with the shovel. And Punk, a measure of it. Nakamura hurting. CM Punk time and time again with a shovel. My goodness, Nakamura hurting. Sent in a corner. What's Punk thinking here? Shovel up, back down. He doesn't want the shovel. He wants the table. Nakamura gonna hit him right in the head with it. Let's see him Punk and they're setting the table up in the center of the ring. CM Punk looking to put this one to bed, put this rivalry away and try and focus on his goal and why he returned to WWE in the first place. That is to become the WWE champion. If he wins this, he has a shot to become that. A clash in Paris. Punk, Nakamura, Timmy Talk, look, dead situation here, suplex! Superplex through the table by Punk. Nakamura crashes through. This is an awesome chance for the crowd to cover. 2 count. No! Nakamura somehow able to survive. What an incredible main event this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, CM Punk over the head. Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura steel chair again. Now finally broken over him, but Nakamura fighting back. Jawbreaker by Shinsuke. Shinsuke, oh, the poison mist! Poison mist! Perfectly legal from Nakamura. Blinding CM Punk. His face, he can't see now, no matter rope knee. Kinshasa's knee straight. Shinsuke Nakamura steal one of the clutch in Paris. 2 down. No, Punk kicking out. Punk kicking out. Oh, well, what a spectacular main event. Nakamura with a shovel in hand again, and over the back with it. What a battle. No holds barred main event. CM Punk, Shinsuke Nakamura colliding. Nakamura backing up Punk. Irish Whip gonna send him right back to the outside. It doesn't seem like he's done with him by a long shot, folks. This is a ad-free main event here on SmackDown. We are really giving you a great treat tonight as Nakamura with another baseball bat attack onto CM Punk. Right on the lower body of the grounded Punk. And then Nakamura gonna send Punk onto the table. As he got in 90 here. Shinsuke Nakamura picking up the second city saint. Got him on the announce table. And this is not a good situation for either man. Precarious position for both superstars. Punk on the counter. Punk grabbing Nakamura. Wait a minute, Punk! With a pile driver through the announce table. Oh my goodness, spiked him in the top of his head. Let's this place go absolutely radio rental and Punk's on to Chicago. Punk that put it away. Sends him out of the ring. They're going to clash in Paris. To face Randy Orton and Braun Breaker for the WWE title in a fatal 4-way alongside even McIntyre and Rhodes. Going to sleep by Punk cover. 2 count. Punk wins it. And no hold barred. Oh man. What a physical main event tonight. CM Punk tries to put this one behind them. And finally knock off Shinsuke Nakamura for the first time ever singles contest. A dream match of many. And a matchup that delivered on all fronts. No hold barred. Incredible action all night. An incredible action all match up through, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. And Punk comes out the winner. He will join Randy Orton. He will join Braun Breaker. He will join the winner of Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes in 2 weeks' time. And a fatal 4-way main event at Clash in Paris for the WWE Championship. That's with the finishing blow here. CM Punk winning it in his hometown of Chicago. A great victory. It's going to feel so good for CM Punk, the GTS for the 1, 2, 3. He'll next be going to Clash in Paris.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Well, what a win, what a matchup, and what a show it's been here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from Chicago, Illinois, on Thursday Night SmackDown. That's all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed, make sure to do all the fun stuff yeah, like to do. We'll see you very soon, folks, tomorrow night, in fact, for another exciting installment of WWE Talk. You don't want to miss it. And we'll see you then. Congratulations, CM Punk, once again, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of SmackDown.